There were peas in the soup in lunch. The teacher gave us tons of homework. And the basketball was flat at recess.
Oh, you had a pretty rough day.
I know. And tonight, it's my turn to do the dishes.
It won't take long. Steve, you haven't noticed my new glasses yet.
Glasses? Oh, of course I have. And I think you look dumb.
They make me look sophisticated, and I think they're wonderful.
Why? How do you always find one way to be happy about everything?
Because I try to be grateful for everything.
But everything always goes wrong for me. There's nothing to be grateful for.
There's always something to be grateful for. You just have to look for it.
How can I be grateful that the basketball was flat?
Well, you fixed it with a little pump, right?
Yes.
Then be grateful you didn't have to use your mouth.
Okay. How can I be happy about homework?
Well, it helps us learn more.
I'm doing the dishes.
Well, I'm glad we have food to put on the plates, which is what makes them need washing. And that mom cooks it for us.
Okay. I get it.
It's all in the way you see things. You can complain or be grateful. Steve, I think you need a pair of glasses too.
Glasses? But my eyes are perfect.
Oh no, these should go on the inside, on your heart.
Glasses on my heart? You're crazy.
All you ever see are things to complain about. I wish you had a special pair of glasses which would make things look better to you.
Maybe I could try to look at things the way you do.
It would be like having that special pair of glasses.
You know what, Brian? I don't think your glasses actually look dumb.
And I'm gonna like you in your new glasses too.
Thank you.
Take for granted the good that is already present in their lives. There is a gratitude exercise that instructs you to imagine losing some of the things such as your love, your ability to walk, your ability to see or hear, or anything that currently gives you comfort. Then imagine getting each of those things back one by one and consider how grateful you would be. You need to find joy in small things instead of holding out for big achievements. Good morning, one and all. Welcome to our assembly on gratitude. I'm Anvesha and I'll be your host for the show.
Hi Anvesha, how are you? Long time.
Hello Jane, where were you all this time and why are you here now?
Oh, nothing. I just came on a visit and that's when I heard you talking about gratitude. What is it?
Gratitude is a feeling or attitude in acknowledgement of a benefit that one has received or will receive. Gratitude is not only the greatest of all virtues, but the parent of all others.
I think I got a picture.
Maybe I can help you understand this with the help of a small presentation on the different stages of a fully grown tree, which also symbolizes the different stages of growth in our lives.
Grown tree takes several years to be what it is. It passes through several stages of life, from the time the seed was first sown up to its stage of bearing flowers and fruits. Tender, loving care of the gardener have helped it grow to maturity.
Just like this little plant, my mother cared for me, lovingly, fed me and clothed me. Though I am small, I am capable at home and in school. I was told that I was beautiful and capable of doing many things. I thank God for the wonder of my creation.
You see the lush green leaves on me. I have grown up to be a smart kid. The leaves on me represent the people who have guided me. My parents, brothers, sister, grandparents and teachers. They have taught me about God and what is right and wrong. They have helped me to increase my knowledge and be a better person. They have directed me to the right path. I'm grateful to God and the person and the people who had guided me.
I am more beautiful now. Flowers bloom on me and attract many people towards me. I am proud of my country. Its richness in culture, religious beliefs, languages and natural resources have a great impact on me. I love my motherland and I am loyal to my country.
I am a full-grown tree now, capable of bearing luscious fruits. I allow people to pluck and enjoy the fruits to their heart's content. The fruits on me are a result of the periods of my growth. I am grateful to God to be born in a technological world where there are new discoveries, technologies and media explosion.
Without my divine touch during the various stages of your life, you would have been a stunted plant, not capable of bearing any fruits and flowers. My rays have activated and energized you. Remember to look up for me regularly and faithfully, for I am the God, the giver of life.
Amazing. I really got to know what gratitude is.
We need to cultivate the habit of being grateful to all the good things that have come to us and give thanks continuously because all things have contributed to your advancement. Here's a poem which we would like to dedicate to God and all the gifts that He has given us, presented by the entire class of 7th grade.
Share my depth of gratitude with all my spiritual friends, whether Christians, Muslims, Jews, and such or even Buddhists. Regardless of the place we live or where your faith begun, my gratitude begins with this. I learned that we are one. I'm grateful for the love within, the circles that I dwell, my family, friends, and even those who made my life seem like hell. For each of those who have taught me more regarding how to love, provide me feelings to express these things that I say of. I'm grateful for the joy I feel. I'm grateful for the fear. Understanding what it is and that it draws me near to the life I know is waiting on the other side. And when it comes, I must hold fast and use it as a guide. I'm grateful for all nature, the birds, the grass, the trees, the lakes which hold abundant life, a summer evening's breeze, the clouds above, the ground below, the moon, the stars, the sun, the days and nights which represent that another day is done. I'm grateful for all my friends who are hearing this today, for the bonds that we have formed since your paths have crossed my way, and for the future and all it brings, for all we have to share, the giving of ourselves to show the world how much we care. One final thought I'll share today before I say I'm through. I'm so grateful for these words to give today to all of you. It is my wish that they will help you keep the attitude which leads to that which you desire and comes to gratitude.
Be blessed and grateful to God for being born in this world. What about you? Do you feel so?
Of course, yes. Now, here's the song which we would like to dedicate to our parents for all the love, care and guidance that they have been giving us.
Turn out the lights, kept me safe and sound at night. Little kids depend on things like that. Brush my teeth and comb my hair, have to drive me everywhere. You were always there when I look back. You had to do it all alone, make a living, make a home. Must have been as hard as it could be. And when I couldn't sleep at night, scared things wouldn't turn out right, you would hold my hand and say to me, caterpillar in the tree, how we wonder who you'll be. Can't go far, but you can always dream. Wish you may and wish you might. Don't you worry, hold on tight. I promise you that there will come a day. Butterfly, fly away, butterfly, fly. Clap your wings now, you can say. Take those dreams and make them all come true. Butterfly, fly away, butterfly, fly. You've been waiting for this day, all alone and knowing just what to do. Butterfly, 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 fly away, fly, fly. Clap your wings now, you can say. Take those dreams and make them all come true. Butterfly, fly away, butterfly, fly. You've been waiting for this day, all alone and knowing just what to do. Butterfly, 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 fly away.
I really feel that we have a lot of talented singers here at IEAS, and I feel that we should be grateful to God for that too.
I agree. Hey, are you all ready for a slightly different, out of the ordinary show next?
Sure, why not? What is it?
Have you heard about the story Paid in Full with a Glass of Milk?
Yes, this is another skit on that story.
No, it's a puppet show.
Wow, a puppet show. That's wonderful. Let's start it as soon as you can.
Okay, friends, so here you go. A puppet show on the story Paid in Full with a Glass of Milk.
A poor boy was selling goods from door to door to pay his way through school. He found that he had no money left and he was hungry. He decided that he would ask for a meal at the next house. However, he lost his nerve when a lovely young woman opened the door. Instead of a meal, he asked for a glass of water. She thought he looked hungry, so she brought him a glass of milk. He drank it and then asked, "How much do I owe you?" "You don't owe me anything. Mother has taught us never to accept payment for kindness," he said. "Then I thank you from the bottom of my heart." As he left that house, he not only felt stronger physically, but his faith in God and man was strong. Scene 2. Young woman became critically ill. The local doctors were baffled. They finally sent her to the big city, where they called in specialists to study her rare disease. Dr. Howard Kelly was called in for the consultation. When he heard the name of the town she came from, a strange light filled his eyes. Immediately, he rose and went in to see her. He recognized her at once. He went back to the consultation room, determined to do his best to save her life. From that day, he gave special attention to that case. After a long struggle, the battle was won. Dr. Kelly requested the business office to pass the final bill to him for approval. He looked at it, then wrote something on the edge, and the bill was sent to her room. She feared to open it, for she was sure it would take the rest of her life to pay for it all. Finally, she looked, and something caught her attention on the side of the bill. She began to read the following words: "Paid in full with a glass of milk. Signed, Howard Kelly."
And when it was done in the form of a puppet show, it made it cute all the more.
I agree. Now, let's move on to the last program of the day. Our lunch wouldn't be the same without the people who have modeled and shaped our characters. They have given us everything we have wanted and helped us succeed in life. We need to be very grateful to them, and it is important to be humble and remember of those people who have helped us to get to the place where we are, whether it's a parent, sibling, or God. Grateful is being able to let go of all ideas of self-importance and instead acknowledge everyone in our life that has made it better. We should be grateful to God, our parents, our teachers, and even our friends
for helping us to improve our lives. Here's a tribute to all these beautiful people. Let us now recall our minds and silently
see